Wilbur Sargunaraj.
And the concept has been around for years, since the 60s, with arts. So Andy Warhol filmed one of his buddies sleeping for 7 hours and sent it on the local TV channels and stuff like that. But it became worldwide famous with our national broadcaster, which is called NRK, and Norwegian Broadcasting Company. And they put a couple of GoPro cameras on a train going from, I think it was from Bergen to Oslo or the other way around, and filmed the whole journey. And it takes about 7 hours, I guess. So it's a long program, and they just put it out on one of their secondary TV channels, so you can tune in and watch the ride. It was edited. It wasn't live, but it was edited, and they did a little bit of. They didn't do a lot of editing. They just cut in archive footage from the railroad during tunnels, because in the tunnels you don't see anything, and there are 106 tunnels or something.
Oh wow!
So they had to fill that dead air with something. But the point is that the TV program was exactly the same length as the actual train ride, so 7 hours. Yeah, so you would start in 7 in the morning and be done at 2 o'clock or something like that.
So what's the demographic? Who are the people who, like, is this just for older generation, or do the younger people actually enjoy this? Is this like a way of life, trying to get away and slow down?
It's not something you would put on the TV and just relax. It was more of a cultural phenomenon and a pop culture thing, with a couple of exceptions, which I'll get back to. But the first one was just a wild experiment. I read about the guy who came up with this, and he explained that it's something new, something we haven't done. It doesn't cost a lot of money to put GoPro cameras on a train and just do the post editing, so they just did it, and it became somewhat popular. I think the first broadcast had some 150,000 viewers or something like that, and it's estimated that 1.5 million Norwegians have watched some part of it at some point.
So there's a connection with nature there then, for sure, right? It's not just about the program in itself. It's most of the Norwegians, are they thinking that, wow, we're going to tune in because there's this beautiful section of such and such a cruise, and we want to see that. So it's more about I guess, experiencing the nature. Is that it? Like, why it's so...
Yeah, it could be. I know that the people I know that saw it, they watched it because of the nature. They have been riding this. They have taken this route before and would like to see those things again. They have done lots of variants of this, but as you mentioned, there's a point. You have a point in the fact that it's nature themed. They also did a world record attempt in making a sweater. World record attempt at knitting a sweater.
Knitting. Okay.
And knitting a sweater. I mean, they have a sheep in the studio, and they shear the sheep and they clean the wool and they make the thread and then they start knitting it. And I think they used like 12 hours or something like that.
Oh wow!
But that was also slow TV.
Friluftsliv, is that how you say it?
Friluftsliv,
like what does that translate to? Outside, like the love of outdoors or something?
Open air life.
Open air life. So do you think there's a connection between this Friluftsliv and Sakte, where Norwegians love being outside and they enjoy that so much that they just want to slow down and experience life, the outdoors?
Could be. Norwegians do love the outdoors life. During the COVID pandemic, the outdoor life just exploded. So, and I think that's quite common for Norwegians to have the feeling that they have to go outside and collect their minds. They collect their minds a little bit and just slow down and not think about so much.
wherever you are in this world, if you can be like the Norwegians, just slow down and really enjoy the outdoors, just to get outside and enjoy. What's that word? Friluftsliv? Is that it?
Friluftsliv.
Well, thank you so much for being on CQ Chats and for increasing our cultural intelligence today. I'm really looking forward to meeting you, my friend, and hopefully that will be in Oslo one day.
I hope so. You're always invited. And we will, if it's in summer, we will go on a sail trip.
Yay, thank you so much. And we will make sure that we are very responsible with our haggefilla.
Wilbur Sargunaraj.